Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, guys, I will be sharing with you how you can make 1 million coins a day in Madden Ultimate Team. Yes, that is correct, 1 million coins a day. Every week, you could be making up to 7 million coins as long as you follow the steps I'm going to show you in today's video. They are very simple and they are very, very rewarding once you learn them. The first thing I want to talk to you guys about are your spending habits inside of Madden Ultimate Team. Almost like finances in real life, you do want to be careful with how you're spending your in-game coins or money. We'll call it money in this case. For example, if I have 200,000 coins, I don't want to buy any packs. Really, you shouldn't be buying packs in general, but especially at a low coin amount, you do not want to be buying packs. You don't want to be doing stuff like that. The other thing, too, at a low coin amount, you don't want to be going out and buying the best of the best players. For example, if I had a 91 overall team, I should not be going out and spending 700,000 coins for Bo Nix. Maybe he is the best quarterback in the entire game, but I don't have the coins to spend on Bo Nix when there are other things on my team that could be upgraded. Plus, I need coins to be able to make more coins. So just starting out with the first two things, be careful with your team spending. Be careful with your pack spending. Those are like the first two things. I know I talked about these in my video on how to make your first million coins, but they're just so important. I really want to drive the point home. Another thing that I did talk about in that video is how you're using your time, except this video I'm going to go a little bit more into depth. I'd explained that you don't want to be using your time to play head-to-head seasons, which doesn't reward you for all of the time you're putting in. Instead, you'd want to be doing challenges and doing stuff on the market. Something else new you can do now, and this is a video I posted yesterday, is the brand new House Rules event. This game mode is very good and very rewarding. I posted a video yesterday on how to make 1 million coins an hour playing this event, guys, and this is very solid, very good to do. I would highly suggest it. Use your time on the market, use your time playing the House Rules event after you watch the video I showed on the best way to play the event. This will be in the end card at the end of the video. Now getting into the auction house, I'm going to give you guys a bit of a flipping guide. I know it's something I talk about a lot, and a lot of you probably now do know what it is. But in case you don't know, flipping is super simple, and it is the main way you can make coins when there isn't a good game mode and when there isn't good stuff to be playing inside of Ultimate Team. Flipping is super basic. It's more or less the concept of buying cards for cheap and just selling cards for high. Except the one thing you can do with flipping is sell for an unfiltered price. An unfiltered price is when you only search by the overall of the card that you're buying. For example, if I wanted to find the unfiltered price of 92s, I would just search by 92s. And I could see right here, I'd say the unfiltered price is around 50 to 55,000 coins. In this case, we'll say 55,000. From there, we can sort by different programs or more positions and filter down even further. For example, I will go to Redux, and you can see right here 54K, 58K. There's nothing here for us to buy. And more or less, you'll go through different filters looking for different stuff to buy, whether that's Reduxes, whether that is AKA cards. No matter what filter it might be, this really works for every filter at every overall. The one thing people really screw up with, two things people really screw up with. First off, there is a tax on Madden cards. There's a 15% tax. If you're newer to the game, you might not know this. So don't think you can buy a card for 50K and sell it for 55 and make 5,000 coins. You would actually be losing 500 coins because the tax on a card for 55,000 would be 5,500. On top of that, you want to filter down far enough that you're seeing the newest cards for that specific overall and for the specific program you're searching for. The easiest way to figure out if you're looking at the newest cards is looking in the top left corner and looking at the time remaining on cards. For example, right now it says 100 items found in the top left corner, and then the time on the card says 27 minutes. We want to try and get the time to the newest possible. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and sort by program. I'm going to go ahead and start with, let's just do Team of the Week. And we can see right there, we see one for 7 hours, and we only see 55 items up in the top left corner. The most amount of cards that can be shown on one page at once are 100. A good way to check, too, sometimes it doesn't show all the cards for some reason. So a good way to check see if you're seeing all the cards is to first look at the main page, the 92s and 93s plus the program that you're searching for. Then from there, go to all offense and all defense. If the math adds up, which in this case it does, that that 24 plus what we saw on offense does indeed equal 55, meaning we are seeing the newest cards on this filter, which is exactly what you want. If it shows 100, sorting by newest still will not get you the newest cards on the filter. And more or less, that is it for flipping. It is super simple, and you can definitely make a lot of coins from it, especially if you are lower on coins. Another good way to really try and make 1,000,000 coins a day in Madden Ultimate Team is to plan out your gaming session. I know this will sound weird, but I've had to do this more and more as I get more and more busy with my life. In case you guys did not know, which there'd be no reason for you to, I did start my driver's ed classes just this week. They run from 6 to 9 p.m., which is obviously tiring. So I've had to kind of figure out how I want to get on the game and still make coins while I'm busy with this, on top of making videos for you guys and trying to still give you guys high quality content. So I've had to kind of make a mini schedule that, if I'm getting on at 9:30, from 9:30 to 10:30, I'm just flipping. My goal is to, maybe make 200K, 300K. So if you guys are busy, that is certainly something you can do, and it kind of keeps you more focused on the task at hand, and it can help keep you more focused on the end goal of making a lot of coins. With that said, I think that we'll do it for today's video. Just a really, really quick recap for you guys on what we talked about today. Be careful with your spending and have spending limits when it comes to buying packs and when it comes to buying stuff for your team. Be smart. You don't need the newest card every time. Just because the pro player has it doesn't mean you need the same card. They spend money, your goal should be not to spend money. On top of that, you want to make sure that you're using your time wisely and that you are taking advantage of all of the time you have on the game. By this, what do I mean? I just mean that instead of hopping into head-to-head seasons and, maybe going, having a 4-win season, then maybe you win your Super Bowl season, and then you have a few where you don't really win much. You want to be using your time to flip. You want to be using your time to play the house rules, which will be in the end card probably about right now in the video. So go ahead and click on that video, guys, if you do want to see how to win the house rules almost every time. But then on top of that, just flip. Keep in mind, you can flip cards at any overall. This isn't just like a 92, 93 thing. So like whenever you guys ask what is the filter in the game, sometimes there isn't always a filter. Like right now, we're kind of between content days. AKAs came out the other day. Combine comes out Wednesday. So this is kind of an in-between day where there isn't really any content, meaning your goal should be to flip these cards. That is what will always work. Sometimes the market isn't as busy, but for the most part, it should almost always work to your advantage. You should almost always be able to flip. Obviously, not every day you will make 1,000,000 coins. Some days you'll make less, some days you'll make more. That's just how the market works, and that's just how things are. But there's no reason why you can't near 1,000,000 coins a day if you are focused, if you set out for yourself what you need to do, and you take the time to do it. There's no reason why you can't make a lot of coins in this game. In my opinion, this is the easiest year to make coins. And with that said, I will finally wrap it up. I will see you all in the next video. Peace.